This is What If Naruto Was Enslaved, Part 2. So basically, we left off with Naruto becoming her butler. See, he was freed by Mia, and I want to change her name from Mia to Amelia, because she is a nobleman, and her Mia is more of a Japanese type of name or an Asian type name, and as you can see, she is Caucasian, so I would like to change it more towards kind of like a British or a more noble type name, such as Amelia. So that's going to be her name. Now, Amelia ended up freeing him. She freed him from this by actually paying for him. She paid all that she could. Basically, she got a good deal on him, but still, it was quite a bit. It was around, I believe, 4 billion yen that she had to pay. Now, he is now her butler. She set him free, but he chose to work off the payment. That is just how he is. He can't let it go. After all, he still uh, sees her as his master. Now, Naruto for the next about entire month, he's going to serve her no matter what. Like, he's not going to give any breaks. He's going to serve her perfectly, but only her. Whenever her father recommends anything, like for instance, when they were at dinner, the father would say, "Hey, you, butler, bring me a cup of tea." Naruto just ignores him and stands there. "Are you hard of hearing?" "No, sir. You see, I'm only obligated to actually serving Amelia over there." "Why is that? You're on my payroll after all, aren't you?" "No, sir. I am not on your payroll. I am on her payroll. I'm returning my debt. If she orders me to serve you, then I will. If not, then I have no choice but to ignore you." He just listens to this. "Huh. Know your place, insolent brat. If I didn't help buy you, you'd still be rotting in that cage." Naruto just ignores this more or less. Now, Amelia's gonna actually come out and talk to Naruto. See, after work, when it's more or less his free time, during the evening time, Naruto always goes outside and he begins practicing, more or less just meditating and doing normal basic stuff to strengthen his body, to keep it up in in a toned manner, so that he's always in peak physical condition. So that if he ever has to defend someone such as Amelia, see, he prides himself upon protecting Amelia as well. He wants to be her bodyguard, and right now his one concern is protecting and taking care of Amelia and doing whatever she needs. She comes out and she asks him, "Why are you always doing this? You're always doing the same exercises. You're always meditating. You're always punching trees. And not only that, you're strengthening it by adding metal. I don't even know what your bones are made of. One punch from that, I'd fracture my arm." Well, the meditation actually keeps me calm. It reminds me of all my friends that I lost in in that horrible place. Naruto just stares at the floor. "Is that so?" Amelia states. "Yeah, and the more or less, I just like to keep my body in peak physical condition so that I can actually protect you." She kind of blushes at this. "Well, don't let me stop you." She begins to walk away, but Naruto grabs her by her wrist, and then she turns around, surprised. "Thank you." "For what?" she asks. "For freeing me. You see, if you hadn't bought me and set me free, I would have stayed in that cage forever. Your old man was right. Granted, I may have been strong enough to escape easily, but I wouldn't have. That's the problem. I don't know why, but I would have stayed there, and I would have continued fighting. It was like I knew nothing other than fighting and killing. You saved me from that. and I'm eternally grateful. He looks up at her basically with just extremely thankful eyes. Now, of course, she already found him attractive before, but with this look and whole new side of Naruto, her attraction towards him just completely doubles. And Naruto already feels a strong need to protect her, but he doesn't know that this is his feelings. He doesn't know that he is in love with her because he doesn't know the feeling of love. Now he's gonna let her go, and they're basically gonna spend a lot of time together. As it's a much closer master and servant relationship. It's like way different from that. They're basically like best friends, but Naruto doesn't know this. He like realizes that they're really close, but he still thinks of her. He thinks that he's only her servant. But to an outsider's point of view, they look like an entire couple, or like of a best friends relationship. Now, Naruto is now 13, as is she. And they more or less travel around a lot, and he follows her around, and she actually asks him, "Do you have any requests? Anywhere you particularly want to go?" Now, Naruto actually does. "Well, you see, I kind of want to visit the Hidden Leaf Village, see how it's going." "Hidden Leaf Village? Why there?" "That's where I was born." She's just more or less listens to this in surprise. "Huh, you never told me that before." "Guess you learn something new every day," Naruto states. She's like, "Alright then, I guess that's where we'll be going next." They would actually continue on, and they would end up journeying there, and it's more or less just him and her, because there's no point in bringing more than just him. He's the ultimate bodyguard she can ask for. There's no one stronger on the payroll. Now, as they walk up to like the gate section, they more or less are able to get in no matter what because of the fact that she's nobility. "Oh, right away, ma'am. And mind if I ask who this young man is?" "He is my butler and bodyguard." You can refer to him as Naruto Uzumaki." The guards just are astonished. "Wait, what? Are you really? You do have blonde hair and blue eyes. Are you the one that disappeared?" Yeah, I guess you could say that. Not that it really mattered to you guys. That's just the past." They more or less just look at each other in a relief, more or less like a sense of relief, but at the same time, they're completely in awe. "My boy, how you have grown, and you seem to have matured. The fact that you're serving nobility, I don't know how that worked, but you've got it made." They seem a little envious almost. Naruto just ignores this. As they walk into the village, you see all the girls basically in awe, staring at not only the Emilia, but they're staring at Naruto. You have to remember, Naruto is extremely handsome. Like, if he wanted, like, he's eating well, he's in peak physical condition, and he's much taller and just got a little more of the raggedy look, but not exactly raggedy. It's more of a rugged handsome. So now everyone's just in awe, including Ino, and even when they passed by a certain team. This is, of course, Team 7. Now, I'm not sure who would replace Naruto on Team 7, so I'm going to say that it's actually going to be someone like Sai. Now, Sai is going to replace Naruto, and you see him pass by Team 7, and they more or less are just staring in awe. Even Sasuke is a little curious at who this is. Now, they're stopped by guards, and they ask, because they're on their way to go see the third Hokage, correction, my bad. They're on their way to go see the third Hokage to confirm their visit and tell them exactly what they want to do, because that's the proceedings. Nobility has to meet with the village elder, more or less. Now, people are over listening. They're listening in. Identify yourselves, please. It's required before we take you in there. Oh, well, my name is Amelia Bobafit. Uh, I am nobility, and this is my butler and bodyguard, Naruto Uzumaki. Now, everyone, and I mean everyone who is within earshot, is completely astonished. Naruto? The demon's brat? Isn't he the one that went missing? He's back? What happened to him? Why does he look like that? My, he may have grown into a handsome man, but he's still a demon, isn't he? Why would nobility want someone to bodyguard him as a bodyguard? Naruto just completely shrugs this off. You could see Amelia's getting frustrated by this. But now all the younger children, such as Ino, Sakura, Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Choji, people like them, they're completely in awe. That's Naruto? How? That's not the kid who used to pull pranks. He looks completely different. He acts different. He looks more mature. I've never even seen Naruto wear a suit before. I didn't even know he owned one. And look at him. I don't know what it is, but I have a weird, intimidating sense coming off of him. I can't sense any chakra, but some sort of power is coming off of him, just radiating. Now, they're taken up to the third Hokage. They're taken up to the third Hokage, confirm everything, and they more or less just begin looking around. As they walk around, they're basically treated as royalty because of nobility. And as they pass by, you see Ino actually stop them. Is that really you, Naruto? Naruto just looks up at her. And you are... It's me, Ino. I'm sorry, I don't recall who you are, Naruto says. Now, this of course would cause Ino to kind of get a little frustrated. How do you not remember who I am? You don't remember any of your friends? Well, to be fair, I didn't really have any friends here. You guys all tended to neglect me. I mean, Shikamaru and Joji, kind of. I remember them, because they were more or less the nicest ones out of everyone here. You guys were kind of a little rude and mean. Was I really? She thinks back to this. I guess you could say that. I'm sorry. It's alright. Well, we better be going. He more or less continues escorting along Amelia. They completely surpassed Ino, and Ino's just in shock. No one's ever treated me that way. They just ignored me. She wanted to run after him, but she realized that as she was just standing there in awe, they're already gone. Now, people, as they're going into a more rugged area of town, you see some people get a little handsy. They walk up to Amelia and they say, your nobility, huh? Well, that's a fine piece of ass you've got right there. I don't care if you're nobility or not. I want a taste. But before they could even get within more or less a foot of Amelia, you see Naruto just vanish and grab one of their arms. And then you hear a crunch. Then a scream. He just fractured his entire arm. Naruto proceeds to kick the guy back, and the other one he grabs by his face. I recommend you run, buddy. You come anywhere near Amelia again, and you won't get off as lucky. I might just paralyze you. You don't believe me? Don't make me test it out on your friend. He throws him to the floor. The guy scurries off like a rat, and everyone is just completely in awe of the spectacle. Now, Sasuke has been tailing him. Now, this might be out of character for Sasuke, but I don't believe so, because Sasuke is always one for a strong person. And once he sees this, he's in complete shock. This guy's my age? And that's Naruto? How? That kid was just a runt. He had no power at all. He was hated by everyone. Oh my. I don't know what happened to him, but he's changed. Well, they more or less continue on with just having a good time. And they're going to end up leaving at this point in time, or they're about to. That's when they're confronted with an option by the third Hokage. Hey Naruto, would you like to participate in the training exams? Not in particular, no. Naruto says, I have no interest in becoming a ninja. My only interest is actually spending time and protecting Amelia. Amelia blushes by this. Naruto's just being plain serious. You see, there's just no point in me becoming a ninja. It won't help further my goals. Well, would you guys at least like to watch the tuning exams? That's up to Amelia. He looks at her. Well, I think we could do that, she says. Well, sure. Well then, we'll have a room ready for you guys, and it's free of charge, Third Hokage says. You guys are honored guests. Especially you, Naruto. We haven't seen you in so long. Is that so? Naruto just kind of ignores this statement. It's not like you guys really cared about me, he mutters under his breath. Now that's going to be the end of this part. See, I kept it to more or less just this one screen because there's no action going on yet. Due to the fact there's no action, I'm not using another editing thing where I actually put scenes in. Now, once I get into the action parts, it'll be much more fluent and it'll be much more scenes put into this. So just bear with me now. Another part will come out tomorrow. That one should have some action. Now, thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Turn on post notifications if you already haven't. Thank you guys for watching again.